What happens when grace meets arrogance on live television? A routine interview turned into an unforgettable moment when Melania Trump faced off against a sharp-tongued host. Her calm yet powerful response left everyone speechless. Before we dive deeper into this shocking story, comment below where you're watching from today. And if you value stories about resilience and standing up for what's right, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more heartfelt narratives. The bright lights of the Los Angeles studio bathed the sleek modern set in a warm glow. The murmurs of the audience filled the room as the camera panned across eager faces. It was supposed to be just another primetime interview, until Melania Trump walked in. Dressed in an impeccably tailored navy suit, she exuded quiet confidence. The host, Alex Brooks, known for his sharp wit and confrontational style, offered a tight smile as he extended his hand. "Mrs. Trump," Alex said, "I must admit, I didn't expect you to accept my invitation." Melania, unfazed, met his gaze. "I believe in addressing things directly, Mr. Brooks. Why shy away from conversation?" The tension was palpable. This wasn't going to be just another interview. The first few questions were predictable. Her Be Best initiative, life after the White House, and reflections on her public role. Melania answered each with the poise of someone used to the spotlight. But Alex was known for pushing boundaries, and tonight was no exception. "Let's talk about the elephant in the room," he said, leaning forward. "Many saw you as complicit during your husband's presidency, silent when they believed you should have spoken out. Do you regret not being more vocal?" The audience hushed. This was the moment they had been waiting for. Melania's expression didn't change. Complicit? Number silence is often misunderstood. Sometimes the loudest statement is refusing to engage in negativity. My focus was on action, not words. Alex's smile widened, sensing an opportunity. "But don't you think silence enables harm? Isn't standing by the same as approval?" Melania's eyes met his, unwavering. "No, Mr. Brooks. Enabling harm comes from spreading division, not from choosing dignity over drama. Words without purpose are just noise. I chose purpose." The studio held its breath. Even Alex, usually quick with a retort, paused. The audience leaned in, hanging on every word. Melania continued, her voice steady. "When I chose to focus on children and their well-being, I didn't do it for headlines. I did it because actions speak louder than arguments. I'd rather change one child's life than win an argument on television." Alex, clearly frustrated by her composed demeanor, tried another angle. "But surely, Mrs. Trump, you can't deny that your position came with power. Don't you feel you wasted that power by staying quiet when people expected you to speak out?" Melania's lips curled into a faint smile. Power? True power lies not in shouting the loudest, but in knowing when words can make a difference and when they cannot. I used my influence where it mattered most, away from cameras, helping families, supporting children. Silence doesn't mean absence. It means focus. The room, now completely silent except for the faint hum of the lights overhead, felt charged with unspoken emotion. But Alex wasn't done. He leaned back in his chair, arms crossed, and delivered what he clearly thought was his knockout punch. "One last question," he said, voice dripping with faux sincerity. "Do you ever regret marrying Donald Trump?" The audience collectively gasped. Even the cameraman, mid-pan, hesitated. Melania didn't blink. Instead, she let the silence stretch, commanding attention without a single word. Then, in a voice steady and calm, she replied, "Regret? Never. I chose my life, my path, and my family. Strength lies in owning your choices, not doubting them. Regret is for those unsure of their path. I know mine." The room erupted into applause. Alex, momentarily speechless, could only nod. Melania stood, adjusting her blazer with effortless grace. "Perhaps it's time we judged less and understood more. That's a conversation worth having." The audience, now on their feet, applauded not just her words, but the unwavering strength behind them. As the camera zoomed out and the lights dimmed, Alex sat quietly, realizing he had underestimated his guest. The headlines the next day would tell the story, but those in the studio that night knew they had witnessed something more powerful than any viral clip. Dignity in its purest form. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who values resilience and grace under pressure. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more powerful stories that remind us why standing tall always wins.